Jimmy McNerney, the call of the Jeff Ruby Stakes.
They are racing in the 52nd running of the Grade 3 Jeff Ruby Stakes. It was a good beginning for Fantastic again. Bluebirds over, away in the second position. Major Dude at 8-5 away towards the inside of him as they race by us for the first time. Wadsworth tugging hard up to the outside of Two Phils as they race towards the opening turn. Down on the inside, Congruent a bit headstrong there, a length in front of Maker's Candy. Second last as they work around the turn is Point Proven, and Escapeologist will have to do it from the back. About 13 lengths from top to bottom. They work around the opening turn in the Ruby. 6 furlongs to go. Fantastic again, showing away 3 parts of a length. Bluebirds over from second. Wadsworth in the clear, tugging hard against a jock from third. Major Dude sequestered along the rail from fourth, covered up by both Baby Billy and Two Phils to the outside of him. 3 lengths back to Congruent. The Battaglia winner is a length in front of Maker's Candy. Then Point Proven, and a length and a half back to Escapeologist. Half mile 47 4 into the far turn in the Jeff Ruby Stakes, and they go 3 across the course, chasing Fantastic again. Wadsworth to the outside, Bluebirds over in the middle, and here comes Major Dude up the inside as they race around the turn. Fantastic again has quickened 2 clear of Major Dude, who's to the inside of second. There goes J Love and Two Phils moving with the favorite as they race around the turn. 3/4, 111 4, and here they come to the top of the home stretch in the Grade 3 Jeff Ruby Stakes, and up to the outside, Two Phils sweeping up and after the lead. Major Dude from between horses. That's all for Fantastic again. 1 furlong to go, and the son of Hard Spun, Two Phils, is opening up here. What a performance, and a passion run by Two Phils, who's drawing away with authority. Two Phils, brilliant, taking the Jeff Ruby Stakes, a prime performance. He won by over a half a dozen, and just a half a dozen Saturdays from now, he has a day to run for the roses.
Can he do the same in Louisville? Impressive performance from the 10 and Two Phils. Jerry, down the stretch here said, can Two Phils put it away? The answer is yes.
Yeah, good strategic move by trainer Larry Ravelli, saying that, all right, he can't really hold the lead to the deep stretch of the fairgrounds. Let's go to a shorter stretch, the Jeff Ruby Stakes at Turfway Park, and took the worst of it, Randy. He was 3 wide on both turns, yet he was drawing away, not fading the last 16th of a mile as he did in his last 2 races.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things to say about this race. First of all, the fairgrounds has the second longest stretch of any dirt racetrack in North America, right? Only to Los Alamitos. So this horse was making the lead mid-stretch and then tiring a little bit, made us think maybe he doesn't want to go a mile and an 8. It certainly didn't look like that today. On synthetic surface, which he handled very well, he draws off. Continued dominance from Louisiana horses. This horse came from the fairgrounds, just like Confidence Game, just like Race Cane. Ship out of town and win. And that also makes Instant Coffee look good, because Instant Coffee ran this down and pulled away nicely. So, you know, that's going to flatter Instant Coffee coming up. So really a strong effort. Now, the runner-up, obviously the favorite in here, that held on to finish second, Major Dude, is going to have enough points to move on. We were told by Todd Pletcher, I was told by Ned Toffee, GM of Spendthrift Farm, that if he could finish first or second, they would take him on to Churchill Downs, they would let him train over the surface, see how he handled it, and they would be inclined to give him a shot. Now, he was a well-beaten second, so I don't know if that changes the equation or not.
He would be a long shot, and the thing is, you have really nothing to lose, Ahmed, because there's other turf races later on in the year. You're not really giving up a major turf race in order to run in the Kentucky Derby, so I get the reason they're running.
Disappointment for Fantastic again, set a reasonable pace, and really just looked like he didn't want to go that far. Congruent, the Battaglia winner, didn't get the same kind of a massive fast pace setup that he got in the Battaglia that led to that win. So you really didn't hear too much from him. Wadsworth for Brad Cox finishes a decent 4th with a wide trip as well. So a lot to mention.
The winner is the only horse I would take seriously coming out of this going into the Kentucky Derby.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all 7 of his starts previously came on dirt. His trainer, Larry Ravelli, said if he absolutely hates the surface, that is on me. I don't think he hated the surface at all. I think he quite enjoyed it. 100 points, off to Louisville next for Two Phils.